We speak through art, creating moments that stir the heart. Every post and every stream carries the echo of heaven's dream. From churches near and far we come, different voices united as one. Trained and called, prepared to go, let the light of Jesus show. Killer lights on, kingdom call, answering with cameras and with calls. This is more than just a task, it's a movement, not a mask. Church media, bold and free, we are the eyes the world will see. We craft with vision, we speak through art, creating moments that stir the heart. Every post and every stream carries the echo of heaven's dream. Church media, bold and free, we are the eyes the world will see. We craft with vision, we speak through art, creating moments that stir the heart. Every post and every stream carries the echo of heaven's dream. We are the voice behind the scenes, telling his story through powerful screens. From lens to light, we share his grace. In every shot, we find our place. Lights on, kingdom called, we stand to serve. We give our all, pixels and purpose, hearts aligned, spreading the gospel, frame by frame in time. Church media, we rise and shine, to lift his name through every line. We craft with vision, we speak through art, creating moments that stir the heart. Every post and every stream carries the echo of heaven's dream. From churches near and far we come, different voices united as one. Trained and called, prepared to go, let the light of Jesus show. Killer lights on, kingdom call, answering with cameras and with calls. This is more than just a task, it's a movement, not a mask. Church media, bold and free, we are the eyes the world will see.
Hi everyone, so welcome to my live for church media. As I always plan to come 6, normally the day is busy, so today I'm a little late. But if you can hear me, kindly let me know. You can share the live both on TikTok and then on YouTube. Today I'm trying to get a topic that we can treat. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is what is happening in the world of media when it comes to church media equipment and all of that. One good update that I have is the Osego stream, the ISO, which is 8 channel. Now, I've been doing a video about that device, and I mentioned that they have only 4 physical inputs, and then the rest of the 4 is HDMI, NDI, and then other players. Okay, but this week they gave us a big news that you can now connect 8 physical inputs. I mean, that is great news. It was just a software update they did to be able to achieve that. And I'm happy. I'm very happy about the update. Now you can actually buy the ISO 8 and connect 8 physical inputs. So that is a way of update. There's also going to be exciting news coming from Rode in the future. I'm privy to some informations. I'm using their Rodecaster video, and I learned there's going to be an update coming, NDI, and some other things coming to it. So once I know about them, I'll let you know. Those of you who are looking for switches that you want to get correct sound, there's a reason why I normally use the equipment I use. I wish I connect my laptop to the stream. I just recently downloaded pictures of live streaming I've been doing since then, and I've seen a lot of pictures from my live streaming in terms of the equipment I've been using. And I realized that I have used almost all switches there is. I have the pictures here. Okay, so this picture I have, this is AV Matrix. So I've used AV Matrix before. I've used Data Video. This is YOLO Box Pro. AV Matrix. So I think I've actually used a lot of the switches, and I can tell you the difference between each of them. This is Blackmagic Extreme. I'll connect my laptop, and then I can show you some of these devices I've used. Okay. So that's in the word of update for ISO 8. Okay. Now, as I was saying, I was talking about the Rodecaster video. Now, one thing I like about this device is that the sound you are going to be getting is going to be very good as compared to the others. So they have a preamps. So if you come to okay, let me see. So this is, if you come here, you can see that they have the preamps over here. So if you go into my sound, I can actually go into advanced, and then I can see all the preamps that I can work on. So noise gate, compressor, and all of them are here. I mean, so it gives you good sound. Now, if you have any question, put it in the comment section and I will try answering. So you have that. Then one other thing I like about this is that you can actually customize your video, especially if you are doing super source. Okay, some of them you just have to select the super source, the template they have there, but they have a template, and then they give you the ability to select your own super source that you want. And I'll try to show you some few ones. Okay, so I think I've even done a video on this, so you can check my YouTube channel, you see the video. So for example, if you take this and I select a number here, so let's A to G, you can do a scene. So the way we do scene in OBS, you can actually do your scene and then you pick it over here. Okay, so this is, for example, this is my camera. So this is camera 6. I can decide to be 2. So these two, then I can customize it. So this will be good during presentation and Bible reading. You can have it customized. Okay, so you can do this. Now I'm going to show you a video we did last week with my apostle. So for example, this is an appreciation video. So this video, I was able to customize it this way. So look at it. So they were talking about apostle, this, and his image is here, and then you have the person speaking at the one side. This makes the production look nicer. We have a very big screen, so you are seeing the person reading the citation, and then you have our apostle. We have other templates that we were using. So then we also we are able to change the cameras using the central control app. If you look at this, the same as this. Then look at how we brought in three. So we have one camera on our apostle, and then one also on the person speaking, and one on both apostle and also for mommy. So because the screen in our auditorium is very big, it makes it look nice. Then so this is it. This is another one, the women ministry when they were. So look at this. This is very nice. So look at this. This is a 4 screens that we brought onto the screen at once. Our service is going on. Then you have this main camera, and then now this camera is Canon C 300 Mark II. So you can see the quality is still there. I learned Sony. In terms of the Sony cameras, the FX, they are also quite good. So I also tried to look at that option. So just look at this. We were able to bring 4 super source on the screen with things happening at the same time. Somebody will be asking, hey, will I be looking here and there? But this just make production look very nice. So if you want to get a switcher, you can look at that option. Rodecaster gives you that option. There is also audio. Apart from the audio, you can actually load your video playback. You can load your video and play through the Rodecaster. There is an overlay. You can also use that. So that's what I've been using for now. Okay, so that's it. So today I'm going to be talking about backgrounds that we do in our church, the backdrops for our videos. So today what I did was to go through some live streaming happening across the world. Not just my church. My church is the Church of Pentecost, but I'm not doing only my church. I was doing most churches that normally I follow, and they come on my screen. So I will see their live stream and see how they are doing, what they are bringing in, and all of that. And when it comes to my church, I've seen a lot of mistake coming from the other PRWCs or the local. You go to towns, everybody is the same color, the same writing, and all of that. So there is some uniformity we want to bring into it. There is some uniformity we want to bring into the design. But I've seen a lot of local assemblies making the mistake of using that for their main background, and it comes in video. Now, if you come to my church, we made a similar mistake. we use it. I don't have a problem if you just use the background, but this particular year we have the design having humans in the design. So we have a farmer, we have a musician, and all of that was in it. And I've seen a lot of churches just bringing these images into the background. Now, what is happening is that when you are doing a video and your camera is on autofocus, sometimes it focuses the people in the design on the stage, which shouldn't be so. So I don't think this directive even coming from the church leadership that it is compulsory for us to use it in the background. But I've seen a lot. I mean, today when I went on my checking a lot of the live streaming, I've seen at least 5 churches that were doing that. Apart from the pictures, I've seen a lot of them also putting the writings in the background, and the writings are too many. So you have a lot of writings in the background, you know. And I think it's not coming from the head office. We just assumed that once the head office has done a design, we are supposed to put it in the background. I've gone to churches that actually they have it not in the background. I think my live streaming for YouTube have stopped. So let me quickly look at it. Oh, it's still working. Those on YouTube, is your stream coming? I'm actually streaming from the switcher. I don't know if internet. Okay, I think it's still connected. I'll come back to the questions. If you have a question for me, I'll come back to it. Okay, Alan is still working. Now, internet has been one of the challenging things I'm facing since last week. I have Vodafone. I have even Starlink is what is shocking me. Starlink sometimes just go off. MTN just go off. Vodafone, the Vodafone, I decided not to even pay for it again. So this week have been a lot when it comes to internet connectivity. Okay, so I was talking about backdrops. So I would prefer backdrops that are so clear. Let me see if I can check this church, PRWC Graceland, and let's look at their background. PRWC. Okay. So let's look at this. This is, okay, for them, they are using LED screen. So they have a very big LED screen in the background. And look at how it makes the whole video look. It's very nice. I also seen a lot of churches putting light in that, the color light in the 45 degrees angle. And when you are shooting, you see a lot of people having this color on their face. Now I can see that the color light is actually in the background, coming from the top and hitting the head and then the side of the head. So the face color is maintained over here. Okay, so just look at this. Just look at this. Now I know it's not everybody who have money to do an LED screen like this. So if you are going to do your background as you have a design, please let it be more plain, more, I don't know how I'm going to explain it, but you can't just put writings in it. I've seen people, my places like this, we write PRWC atomic small in it so that it's at the head sign in the middle. That looks fine. But where you have a lot of writings, then you destroy the beauty of the whole video. Now you'll be having songs coming on that screen. You have scripture coming, and everything's going to be plenty. So it's something you have to look out, especially if you are a church. I know a lot of churches are also complaining they don't want to use black background. Mosquito will bite them on stage and all of that. But black is going to isolate you, the subject, and it gives you a nice, especially if you are using light. For example, if we're using light here, it's able to separate the person nicely, and you have the picture looking nice. I mean, those of you who are using black background in your church, you see what I'm talking about. That I would prefer to go for a black background. If you want to use LED screen, you can use the LED screen. If you go to the e-church, we have a similar setup. Okay, so I did an interview here. So you can see the background, how this background is. Okay, if you are not paying for YouTube, you get a lot of ads. So this is the background. Look at this. And when you watch the church service, you realize that the video looked nice. Look at this. Look at the way the light is even in his head and his face is correct. So just look at this video. Yeah. And I like this background. The way it was moving, it's as if they are suspending in the air. Okay. So just look at that. That is me. That's my body that came into the shot. I was doing a gimbal at the time. So let's try and pay attention to this. Those of you who want to do lighting, do the lighting wall. Let it be the fixtures, fix them well. If you want to have the colors, let the colors be in the background. Don't throw color lights onto the face of people on stage. Sometimes the video guys are going to be the ones suffering. It normally looks like if it's normally blue, and I've seen a lot of lighting guys in Ghana. That's what they do. When you call them for event, they will put LED RGB lights at the side and throw everything on the stage. Let's try and put it in the background and all. Then when it comes to our backgrounds too, let's try our best. If we are just designing, we are not using the LED screen. Let's just do something nice, okay? So you can go and look for pictures, blue, any color you want, black, you can use it. But it doesn't look nice when you have a lot of writing in the background. Then I have also seen people, they are doing a program, and then the speakers and all are on the banner, and then they put the banner as the main thing on stage. When I see it, I just sometimes, it's just like when you go for an event and they put a picture of somebody in the backdrop that you are going to take a picture. You are taking a picture of the person and you are seeing the person in the background. It doesn't look nice. So if you are a church and you are considering doing your backdrop, please try your best to get something very simple. Don't populate your backdrop because it will look so messy on video. Then one mistake a lot of churches have also been doing is that I don't think it's the media team, or the media team is supposed to inform, especially the choristers on stage. And I've been seeing that at my church. I've always been talking about it. Is choristers go on stage and they'll be talking, and sometimes by mistake you capture them, then they'll be talking. I mean, they always have something to talk about, so they will have to also look at that. Now, I'm going to pick some few questions. If you have questions, you can leave the questions for me and I'll answer. So, hi, Andrew. We stream our service today at church. Please, can you take a look at it on YouTube and give your consent? Our YouTube channel is Proof Jesus Alive. Okay. Proof Jesus Alive Ministry. I will actually have time to so let me go to your live. Okay, so you have welcome. We are glad you are here. Yeah, my church, there's this old video that is copyright. We are still playing it. So let's try and do new designs every time. Please, those of you on TikTok, you can leave your questions. So the first thing I want to mention about this is that, as I mentioned, your service, you have graceful, the title is Graceful Sunday Service. And then you have Sunday. I've been saying, after your live streaming, by now, you should have given the title of the message, the name of your pastor who preached, and then you mention the name of your church. The date doesn't matter because anybody who come here will see the date of the video, so you don't have to even put the date there. But you can, if there is more, if the latest are not used up, you can. Then let me go to your description. So your description is also small. Most importantly, you should have somebody to do a summary of the sermon so that you can put it here as if you are doing blogging. So you mention that you bring all the title, the person who preach, and then you do a little summary about what they preach about. Then you also come in to ask people to follow your other channels. You list the other channels you have. So if I'm looking for your YouTube, not YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, I can get them here. And then you should have some hashtag related to you. I can see Proof Jesus Ministry. So you can create more hashtags. The more they are, the more people are going to be seeing your video. So that's very important. Okay, so kindly check with your title, your description. Now there's this question about whether if you do a disclaimer on copyright. In fact, if you do it, if it's my video and I will go and claim it, I will claim it. Okay, but it's also good to let people know that you are not, you acknowledge the owner and all of that. So I am the owner. When I see it, I will not go and give you a strike. Like I will not go and let them pull it down. But as for as for YouTube, they will be able to do that one. There's nothing you can do unless you contact the person they say that it belongs to. Okay, so I don't know which camera you are using. This is the main camera. The person who was taking the main camera wasn't ready. You can see it started moving in a certain way. Okay, so I will take my time to look at it. How many cameras do you use? Let me get that, and then we'll see. So I'll take time and look at this for you. There is this church. I've forgotten the name. If I remember the name, it's a foreign church, and the way they do production, I really like the way they do their production. Okay, somebody was asking me which Canon I was talking about. So I was mentioning Canon C300 Mark II. Okay, most local churches use splitter for sending feed to their screen. So I wanted to ask what other device can be used instead of a splitter. I believe big church does not use splitter. Splitter, you still use splitter. You can use splitter to split your feed. I mean, there are bigger splitters that don't just go off anyhow. The other thing you can do is to convert from HDMI to LAN. I've seen a lot of people doing that. And I also mentioned the last time that you can use transmitters. So we have transmitters, which is one transmitter to about 5 receivers. But remember that there's going to be a little delay. So people tend to use the HDMI with the splitter. I have nothing against splitter. But if you come to my church, we have what we call the Kramer system. And we pass the video to it and then redistribute it to the other part of the auditorium. Now, because HDMI cannot go that far and our auditorium is very big, we use network cables to send the video feed. If you know of any other means you can send video, you can let me know. That's what we've been using. Good evening, sir, from Nigeria. I'm looking for a way to go live and just using a smartphone and laptop. I've done a video on that, so check my YouTube channel. I've done a video using iPhone. You can look at this. It's a Canon SA11 and we do, okay, so you are doing only one camera. Yeah, so once in a while, talk to the church to add up to get that variety in shots. It's going to help, it's going to make the video look better. Yesterday, I was at a church I supply equipment to recently. I have to go and show them how they can use Easy Worship, the songs down there. And I realized that we bought them Canon SA60B. That's a 4K camera. Then there's a transmitter. The idea is to have them use the R sometimes as cutaways. But I think the guy is finding it difficult to do both. If it's me, I will just put the transmitter in my pocket. I will do freehand, then I can continue taking my picture with the flash on it. But it's a lot of work. So I realized that they wanted to use a phone, and they call me and they can, if they have 15 or any other ones, they can use it. I'm supposed to have, where is the, I tried 14 and 13 and it works. There is a cable that comes with it. I'll find out from my people if they've seen that cable. Normally I'm here alone doing the live stream, so let me find out. Somebody can come and help me to show you. Now Canon SA11 is also not in the system. Any one that you're going to see right now is going to be refurbished, and people are actually selling refurbished to us. You may not even know because it comes in a box. So when you are buying, just be careful what you are buying. Yeah. Questions on TikTok? Is there any question on TikTok? If you have any question on your on the background, let me know. Wanda, there is this lighting cable to HDMI I was having on the table here. Have you seen it? Give me the Canon camera. How much can you get the phone gimbal? Phone gimbal, I think the new one, Osmo 7, is less than 2,000 now. But you know, when people buy it, you know. So this is the camera I was talking about. This is the Canon C300. And this is a cinematic camera. So it gives you certain quality. I think the sound, okay. So there is it. It gives you that cinematic quality. It is having a screen at the top, okay, so you can that's why I have a challenge when I'm charging people for a shoot. Somebody wants you to come and then you are using this camera and then they don't want to pay you. It's difficult to tell clients the kind of equipment you are using. Now I go live. I'm trying to go live every Monday at 12 to talk about business. Okay, I want to talk about business, how you can do your photography business and all of that. There are things that work, there are things that will not work for you. Sometimes you are a photographer at the point you not get client. How do you get client? How do you? I've been talking about that a lot. So every Monday I'll go live. Sometimes I go live with my people in the office. I'm training them. I'll go live. So now I want to be going live Mondays exactly 12 p.m. or 11 and tomorrow I'll go live 12. Then we discuss business. Then on Sunday 6 p.m. we'll talk about church media. Okay, we talk about church media. Now I'm trying to also form a team that can also go around teaching people. So if you know you are good in some of the application, I can't be everywhere. Right now, if you check my DM, my messages are a lot. I have more than 100 unread messages there. And some of you just say good morning. I mean, it's difficult to just come and respond to greeting. So you greet, you have an issue, you put it out there, or you ask your question. When I come live, there are times I even do video on some of these questions. I'll do a question on it for you. Which light can I use to light the podium? The podium, which means that where the person was at. So if you get a profile light and you put it at angle 45 degrees, is it the 45 angle? So it should come this way. A profile light would do. Then you add a little COB light. But profile light, you know, it's like a spotlight that is going to hit the stage. If that's what you are talking about. So in the video I show you, there are lights hitting. There are some two at the top. That is going to give you that. And then the background is having the RGB light. You have not seen my cable. It's white. Lighting, iPhone lighting it to HDMI. So you can make good use of that. Ni Boite, great job, boss. Hope to meet you soon. Yes, I've been seeing your video. I think you've been doing live streaming. Now this year, let me quickly explain the Ghana Tech Media, Ghana Media Tech Expo. I'm going to do a video to explain further. I'll be explaining until the program is over. The idea of the program is to be able to connect creatives with vendors, like those who sell equipment, tech and media equipment. Now, this is not just for church media teams. This is purely for everybody, every creative in Ghana to be present there. Now, we will have 3 stages. We have the demo stage, which is going to be free. The exhibition area is going to be free, so you can walk in any time and go. But we also have another stage called creator stage that is going to look at content creation, photography as a business, video as a business, and then we are going to also look at AI, how you can build your computer system and all of that. We will have an understanding how, if you are buying computer, the things you need to know and all of that. And each day, so it's 2 days. So each day we will have 2 sessions each day, and that 2 sessions is going to be 3 hours, 3 hours. So if you are paying for content creation, you pay for content creation, you come to content creation for 3 hours. When we are done, you are gone. Somebody else who is interested in photography as a business comes in. We will have a lot of resource people around. They are going to be these popular photographers, influencers, and all of that to take us through how you can create engaging content for your business, for your church, and all of that. But apart from the content creator stage, we will have the church media zone. So we are going to be running the same sessions for church media. So the first one, we will have live streaming. So we will look at live streaming, gadget, budgeting, and all of that, the equipment that you need. We will do that for 3 hours. You pay for that. Another 3 hours, we will look at photography. We will combine photography with another topic so that you have enough time. Then we will also look at live projection. We'll do 3 hours purely for projection, because a lot of churches, that's what they do. And then there's another last one that I'll bring on board for us to look at. So, which means that for the 2 days, we will have 4 sessions, and then these 4 sessions are going to be priced individually. Now, here's the thing. Where we are doing the program is Accra Digital Center, and we are doing it in the training room. So we will divide the room into 2, and we are expecting just 50 people for each of the sessions. Just 50 people. We can't take more than that. Once you buy the ticket and you reach 50, the ticket is going to stop. We're going to stop selling automatically, and so those who are lucky to buy the ticket can go to this session. But the entire exhibition, the big hall where we'll be doing demo, is free for you to just come and look at the equipment that are around. I'm trying to get some foreign companies to join us. Some will be representing, and some will also be joining us through Zoom to show us their latest equipment and technology they are deploying. So we should expect a lot of brands coming on board. So if you know any person who sells equipment and you want them to come on board, please let them know early, because we are taking just 20 vendors into the space. Okay, so that is it about the Ghana Media Tech Expo. It's going to be 2 days, 7th and 8th of November. Okay. So Miracle is asking, how do you display the scripture and picture side by side on OBS? I've done a video on that for OBS. So check my TikTok page and my YouTube page. You should have it. Just go through my videos and you have it. I did a video on that, so you can get that video. What? Okay, so you're asking my page name, right? It's Andrew Azasu. It's just the same as my name on TikTok. I know a lot of you have been messaging me. It's not easy answering all the questions, especially when I have a business I'm running and doing a lot of things. So I mean, sometimes ask my office assistant to be able to engage, but it's still a lot. Okay. So I will probably also be coming out with consultation. So maybe just 20-minute consultation or 30-minute, 15-minute consultation. Then I'll do it from 9 to 11, just 2 hours, so that I can really engage with people. Those of you on TikTok, like the live and also try sharing with your friends. Please, how can you display the GS? What is that from? I have not used the video Sam software before. I mean, I'm a very simple person. I may exploit some other software, but I have not really used that before. So I will look at it. I have not. I think I've heard of it, but I have not used it before. I'm just comfortable with my Easy Worship, or if it's Pro Presenter. These are standard softwares that I use. So I have not explored the others. If somebody is here who have been using them, probably they can just put it in the comment session for you. Can you show us your church live streaming setup? My church live streaming setup. The phone, I cannot even mute it. So let me decline the call. My setup, I think I'll do a video and show you, because if you go to my page, there are videos of how my setup look like, and most of the time, sometimes the videos I show, I normally will probably add cameras to the production, so it's not ideally what they do every Sunday, but I think when you go through my videos on YouTube, you should be able to see it. But we have 3 cameras with AV Matrix. Is it the 8 channel or the 6 channel? The one that I think is 4 SDI and then 2 HDMI. Is if we have money, I would have advised that they even change it so that they have a super source and all of that. So that's it. They are using 3 this 70, this Sony PW 7070. That's what we're using. That camera been there for long. I'm even advocating that they should, sell those cameras and get new ones, because they've been there for long. If I'm not mistaken, those cameras are more than 6 years. So yeah, basically that's what we have. Then we connect it to a system unit through a capture card. The capture capability of the switcher is not working, so we have a capture card connected, and then we output it to the screen in the auditorium. So the lyrics and everything is coming to the video and all. Sorry. This is how I'm getting calls every day. Right now, I think I have the team for the Ghana Media Tech. So anybody who wants to join as volunteer, the only option that we have now is, I think, the people don't want to be in the sponsorship committee. People don't want to be in the sponsorship committee. I think that's what I want. People who can go out with me to look for sponsors. It's going to cost a lot of money to do this program. Have you done a video about Easy Worship? Yes, I've done a video about Easy Worship. It's on my YouTube. I've done a video with somebody on Easy Worship. I'll still continue to do it. There are some topics I will be repeating, and because people still keep on asking questions, so I'll try and bring them in. Now, one thing I want to do for the Ghanaian market is I want to get Easy Worship, so that, the pricing is about how much. So depending on the congregation, 1 to 99 members. How would they even know it's 9 to? So prepay $180 per month. So if I spread this among the churches, put something on it, I know some people will default and all of that, so I have to put something to cover those gaps so that you can have access to Easy Worship. You pay me yearly, so we will split the 180, and then I don't know how many people can be on it. Then because it's going to be a campus license, and surprisingly, Easy Worship, the subscription have what we call alternative output. So you have the main output, alternative output, and the feedback. So those of you watch the video I did on how you can use the feedback, there is an alternative output. So you can do one which is a lower third and one which is full screen. Send it through your graphic card. If you have a graphic card that can do about 3 or 4 output, then you are good to go. Then you don't need to be struggling changing things. But this can only be found in the subscription. My church, we bought the software some time ago, and that's what we'll be using. And there's no update to it. They didn't add the subscription to it. It's really bad. So right now, if you want to use Easy Worship, you have to subscribe. And I'm thinking of how I can make this available for Ghanaians, but I'm also scared at the same time that you will do it and now people paying it will be a problem. Now I also have some subscriptions that if you need some things, you just give me something small and I will download them for you. So for example, I have free Pix subscription. I have Envato. Envato, if you are looking for website template, graphic designs, it's a ton of resources over there. You can just go and get the link, send a link to me, and then you pay something small. It's not going to be anything huge. Maybe 5 series or 10 series for. Even that one is even still expensive. But that's the only way I can be able to fund it. Hey, Vondi, how are you? I saw your call late this week. I'll call you after the live, okay? Please, is there a way to transfer all your songs from Easy Worship to Pro Presenter? That I don't know. I've also asked the same questions, and I'm still waiting for an answer about that. But I'll research and see. But if anybody is here who have done that, let me know. If you are able to do that, let me know. So somebody is saying it's possible. Real KB is saying it's possible. So you can leave your number in the comment section. We can pick it up, then you show us. Okay. But I haven't done that before. Or I will even ask Gosson, who have been doing that. So I'm taking questions. If I don't have any question, then I will just go off for now. But tomorrow at 12 p.m., is that p.m.? Yeah, that's p.m. I'll be live. What I normally do is I'm just talking about my business. I'm talking about photography, the things you can do to get clients, improve, and all of that. There are times I'm teaching the interns I have in the office, and so I go live for you to also have that training I'm doing. Okay, so Real KB is saying that you have to pick the database file from the DB file from database. Use the website to convert the database to the .text file, then import everything to Pro Presenter. Okay, that makes sense. I will try and look at it. So, okay. So the name is songs.db. So you pick that from the database, you use a website. Which website do you use to convert? Or if you go to Google, you can just probably search So real KB, I'm waiting for the final answer. Which website? I don't know. I don't know. For instruction on how to find songs .db and songs word.db files. Drag and drop songs db and some words.db files. You drop and then the format. Okay, so thank you. We've okay, so real KB, thank you very much. So I'm looking for people who know some of these things to sometimes join me. And then we can actually teach. Did every matrix mixer have app control? They say they have, but frankly speaking, I've been trying to use their app. It doesn't work. I've never been successful in connecting it. My camera, So in the coming weeks, I'll be dealing with Road, and I'll be doing live with Road. So when the time is up, I will inform you. I'll do live demo with Road, most of their devices. Road has been in Ghana for almost a week or 2 weeks now, and I've had an engagement with them. So I'm hoping they are going to be part of the Ghana Media Tech Expo. YOLO Boss has agreed to be part. Osego Stream 2 is going to be part. They have confirmed availability. And I'm still hoping to get others. I tried getting some songs, but it wasn't easy. I used 2 days to just drive around town to see their office finally. And even that, I was thinking they can bring some of their phones for us to see the phones that we can use for live streaming and content creation. But we know how things work in Ghana. You have to struggle to get some of these. So we are still looking forward for a lot of companies to join. Okay, so it's 7. If you have any question, just put the question down. Anytime I come live on Sunday or on Monday, you let me have the question and I'll try and answer you. Okay, so I think I've exhausted all the questions. And hey, is there any reason why your video from camera will be flipping on your A10 mini? I think it's sometimes a glitch in some of these switches, because today a similar thing was happening in my church. You see it, so probably it's the cable. So check your HDMI cable or any other cable you are using. Kindly check those cables. Maybe the cable is not is trying to probably the flip is from the cable. That's my my thinking, that mostly it's going to be from the cable. Okay, but if you change cables and you still have any, then probably the switcher is giving you that issue. Then you can look at it from that. Thank you very much. If you are not clear, especially on the Ghana Media Tech Expo, I'll be doing a video and I'll post the video. You can watch the video and then you get more understanding. There's going to be a ticket for the exhibition. That one is going to be free, but you still need a ticket for us to scan. Then there's going to be a ticket for the various sessions that we will have. The various sessions, we don't want a lot of people. So if you're at church, just send people from each department. So you can send 1 or 2 people. If one person will come and just learn, because it's going to be in depth, it's not going to be a lot of talking. We are going to be more practical. You have to ask, or you wait and ask me on Sunday. Thank you. What is the best HDMI cable to get out there? Go and look for the fiber one. The fiber HDMI cable is going to help you. I cannot guarantee that it's going to last. I've bought a lot of them and still struggling. I recently bought even some from Circle that lasted. I bought some fiber from Circle that lasted more than even the other fibers I've been paying for. So yeah, get a fiber cable to use. Thank you very much.